Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your October 2025 energy update. This is for Virgo sun, rising, or moon. This month highlights finances, transformation, and partnerships with your second house of values, eighth house of shared resources, and seventh house of relationships activated. You're being asked to balance independence with cooperation while deepening your sense of security and trust. October 1st starts off with Mercury in Libra squaring Jupiter in Cancer, and the moon enters Aquarius. Your second house of finances clashes with your 11th house of long-term goals. So be mindful of overcommitting resources to group efforts. The Aquarius moon highlights your sixth house, drawing focus to work and wellness routines. On October 6th, Mercury enters Scorpio and a full moon in Aries takes place. So, Mercury activates your third house, communication sharpens, and important conversations may unfold. The Aries full moon, it energizes your eighth house, bringing closure or clarity around shared resources, debts, or intimacy. On October 11th, Venus in Virgo opposes Saturn in Pisces. With Venus in your first house opposing Saturn in your seventh house, relationships may feel tested. Boundaries and patience are key to building stronger connections. On October 13th, Venus enters Libra and Pluto moves direct in Aquarius. Venus also opposes Neptune in Aries. So Venus shifts into your second house, softening financial or self-worth matters. Pluto, direct in your sixth house, intensifies transformation in health or work. Venus opposing Neptune in your eighth house may cloud financial or intimate boundaries, so it's important to stay grounded. On October 14th, Venus trines Uranus in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius. Supportive flow between your second house, 10th house, and sixth houses encourage breakthroughs in finances, career, and daily work structures. On October 17th, the Sun in Libra squares Jupiter in Cancer. So your second house and 11th house clash again. Money and values need to be aligned with long-term goals. Avoid overextending. On October 20th, Mercury conjuncts Mars in Scorpio. So this energizes your third house, intensifies discussions, negotiations, or contracts. Direct your words with clarity and direct your words with clarity and care. Be very mindful of what you say during this time. On October 21st, new moon in Libra, and the moon in Libra squares Jupiter in Cancer. So this new moon in your second house brings fresh starts in finances or self-worth. The square to Jupiter in your 11th house encourages balance between personal resources and community contributions. On October 22nd, Neptune enters Pisces until January of 2026. The Sun also enters Scorpio. Neptune enters your seventh house, heightening compassion in partnerships, but also testing clarity. The Sun in your third house amplifies communication, learning, and local connections. On October 24th, the Sun in Scorpio squares Pluto in Aquarius, and Mercury trines Jupiter in Cancer. So your third and sixth houses are activated. So intense energy may create pressure in work-related discussions. Mercury trining Jupiter in your 11th house brings helpful insights from friends or networks. On October 28th, Mars in Scorpio trines Jupiter in Cancer. So your third and 11th houses align. Conversations and community connections fuel progress. On October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius and Mercury opposes Uranus in Gemini, while Mars trines Saturn in Pisces. So Mercury in your fourth house brings attention to home and family matters. Its opposition to Uranus in your 10th house may bring surprises in career direction. Mars in your third house, trining Saturn in your seventh, supports steady, constructive communication in relationships. So, this October encourages you to balance independence with shared commitments while clarifying values around money and relationships. The full moon highlights transformation in intimacy or resources, while the new moon begins a new chapter in your finances and self worth. Trust both your practicality and your heart. I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful month. I wish you joy, lots of love, creativity, and fun this month. And if you do like the videos, please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.